Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Neil Haley Show. My guest is best-selling author Grace Lynx Jenkins of Sight. Grace, you had your first book signing, and it was a great success and a lot of fun. Tell us about it.
Yes, I did. So I went to the Barnes& and Noble in Daphne at the Eastern Shore Shopping Center, and they set up the little table and all for me. And I sat down, and I was thinking to myself, I don't think I'm on sale, but maybe about three or four books. And I brought in 39. I ended up walking out with only three books, and it was amazing. I got to meet so many cool people. There were people there who were fellow authors. There were book reviewers. I what warmed my heart the most was parents bringing in their little ones into the bookstore because that's so important to teach your children how to read and to encourage reading comprehension. Those are all very good critical thinking skills that will serve a child well. I had there was a dad there and he had his two little daughters, and they came up to my table and they started asking me about how long it took me to write a book. And I was talking to them, and one of them, she said, "Yeah, I've written three books." And I was like, "Oh my goodness, that's awesome." So who knows? I might have been talking to the future best-selling author in 20 years or so. We'll see.
So it was really cool to be at a table and to get to share the story with people. And you're excited to hear what they thought of it, especially with the number of people that really enjoyed that experience.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I had a blast. It was so much fun to see different people who are really into reading, who kind of like the same things. We were coming up to the table. I was talking to them. So many people, each from different walks of life, and it was a pleasure to meet all of them. So to all of you who came up to my table and even said hi, like thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I absolutely, and I can't believe it. And what do you think you gained most from this experience?
I think it kind of taught me that going out and being face to face with my audience was very beneficial to me. B, I was able to meet lots of different interesting people, which I think personally benefited me as well because I get to see all of these different perspectives and I get to better enhance my communication skills with people. And I really think there's just something about being able to sit down face to face with somebody who is going to read your book. It's so exciting just to sit there and to be able to explain to someone in person, this is what my book is about. And if you're into this particular type of novel, this is what I'm presenting. And then you get to ask them questions too. If they have written a book, for example, or if they're local to the area, you'll see a lot of local authors come into your bookstores. You'll see a lot of local book reviewers come in, and you kind of get an idea for what people enjoy and their thoughts, their beliefs.
So much fun. I looked at the pictures of you and your mom and how much fun you were having, and an experience like that with your fans. That's the cool thing. You have fans.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was so excited to be able to just interact with people and the way that they would light up, and it just kind of fueled me even more because it's like they're excited, so now I'm super excited and I get to see all of these people, and it's really neat to be able to start to build that kind of community and interact with a potential audience in that way.
Potential audience and everything, and meeting all these different people. And you're not done with book signings, right? You're going to do more.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely doing more if I can, as many as possible. Like I loved it. It was so much fun. 10 out of 10. Would do it again.
What was the first thing I did when I met you the first time I told you what to go out and do?
I think you said you need to go out and do book signings. And so I contacted Barnes& Noble immediately. And I said, hey, can I come and sign? Because I know that there was a dude here. There was another author that came and he signed, and I want to see it. And they said, yeah, yeah, here you go. And they couldn't get me in until a couple of months later, but man, it was so much fun. The staff was so professional and kind. Everybody who was coming up and talking to me, they were all so nice and so excited. And again, it genuinely warms my heart to see so many readers all coming together, so many people, because we all share this love of reading and writing.
So are you planning on coming out again, like going ahead and doing more book signings? You said that. What you should do is go more all over the place. Do a book tour.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think you need
absolutely.
to do a book tour.
Oh yeah,
Go
that
out there and just do as many books because that's the big thing. There's so many opportunities to sell your books. You could just go to a school, sell your books. It's crazy where you can go. Go back to your school and sell your books. You ever think about that?
see, I would, but my college shut down. I was the last person, I was in the last class to graduate from Judson College.
What about
And
the what about your high school?
potentially, maybe, though I think that my book is geared less toward teens and children and is more geared toward adults.
Well, you should do a more of a Christian uh church, I mean not church, Christian college tour.
Yeah, now that I could probably definitely do. I know my sister goes to a Christian college, so I might be able to look at some colleges in the area. I'm thinking about doing some local bookstores as well and
Well, you should,
seeing all.
and also the last thing, you should be reading at the psychology in those different Christian schools and with their with the professor and read some of the story and show how you used your psychology degree to do that.
Ooh, yeah, that would be really fun. I would I would love to do that.
Hey,
If they let me, I would love
eh,
to do
that's
that.
it. Well, we have to go check it out. Okay, go to gracelynxjenkins.com. You want her to be get you an autograph signed copy, go to the website and purchase it there. I appreciate it, Grace. Thanks again.
Thank you.
That was the Neil Haley Show, guys. Take care.